Hey y'all, this is my Bible comedy. Okay. Maybe I'll just talk in a normal voice for this one. Alright, Bible comedy. Here is the unrecorded conversation between Adam and Eve. Eve, what were you thinking? Why would you talk to a serpent in the first place?
Well, you barely ever talk to me. I needed someone to talk to.
I told you we can't eat from that tree.
I was hungry.
You're always hungry. Now what are we going to do?
Maybe God will forgive us.
He's not just going to forgive us because you're cute. He has rules. We have to follow them.
Well, I'm sorry I ate from the forbidden tree, but you ate it too.
I can't say no to you. You're too beautiful.
Well, then you can only be mad at yourself.
I am mad at myself. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did God even let me have you? I was better off by myself.
How rude. I thought you loved me.
I do. Sometimes. Did you guys like that? I just came up with that. Okay, next one. Maybe God help me come up with that. Next one. Why was God... I'll do my normal voice. Why was God okay with David having... How many wives did he have? Like 20? Then in the New Testament it says, a deacon must be the husband of one wife. So what made God change his mind? I know what it was. All of David's wives were constantly fighting with each other. Then God said, okay, I've had enough of watching that. From now on, Christian men only get to have one wife. And all the women said, thank you. And all the guys said, man, 20 wives would be nice. Non-stop cooking and cleaning. My sexual needs would always be met. Too bad, men. Too bad. You guys like that? That was a good, I thought it was a good joke. How did David kill Goliath with just one rock? I believe the story, of course. But I bet he was so amazed. He was probably like, whoa, it worked. It's a miracle. I would have said that if I was him. What do you think Noah thought when God told him he was going to destroy everyone but his family? He was probably thinking, okay, God, I've had some big temper tantrums, but that's a bit over the top, don't you think? You want to take a few days to think about that one? Or maybe Noah didn't think that because he didn't want to get struck by lightning just for thinking it. Haha. Did you guys like that? Cool. How about Abraham when God told him to sacrifice his son? I'm sure he thought, well, that's not fair. You just gave me this son, you Indian giver. But he did it anyways. He took his son up that mountain and almost killed his son. Can you imagine how hard that must have been? I bet he was mad at God about that for the rest of his life. Another guy I've always felt sorry for, Joseph. Why did God give him those dreams in the first place? Or maybe God should have warned him and said, don't tell your brothers or they might sell you into slavery. But if they hadn't have done that, the dream would not have come true. God had to get him by the Pharaoh first for him to become a ruler over the land. In the end, he basically said to his brothers, thank you, you little pieces of crap, for selling me so I could become a lord. At least that's my paraphrase. That's what I would have said if I was him. Psh, if my siblings thought about killing me and then threw me into a pit and then sold me into slavery, that's a lot to forgive right there. But as far as we know, Joseph forgave them. And that story was meant to be a shadow of things to come because that represented Jesus getting sold for 30 pieces of silver by Judas. Very interesting. Anyways, God loves you all, and hope you enjoyed my humor. And y'all should try writing some yourself because that was a lot of fun to write all that. God loves you. Bye.